Fair lined up for you today as the Boston Celtics come in for this one. Lakers looking to make the most out of their home court advantage here at Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Hello, everyone. With Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from our Hall of Famer on the sideline, David Aldridge. We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but first, let's hear from our very own David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, guys,
it definitely did, David. He won titles when he played for the Lakers. Now he'll try to bring that winning mindset back to L.A. An East versus West matchup here, but more than a little familiarity between these two teams, Chris.
Yeah, they don't see each other that much in the regular season, but when they do, these two teams draw plenty of attention.
Let's get a nice clean game, huh?
And so off the tip, it's Boston. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the court right now for the Celtics. This is the 4 with Horford in the middle. Kyrie Irving is out there with Smart. And it's Hayward in at the 3. Irving, good.
Now listen, you can't afford to let Irving get room to shoot from distance. He's excellent at connecting from deep.
Randall, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Hayward. And it's 6 points for Kyrie Irving.
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting called, and for good reason.
Well, yeah, he's a guy who can carry you for stretches, long stretches in this game. You want to get him involved early and often.
In the corner, Smart with it. And the 3 off target. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Brook Lopez coming over to the Lakers this past summer in a deal for D'Angelo Russell. Strange to see Lopez not in a Nets uniform as he had been with the team so long, but he is someone this Lakers team wanted.
Yeah, I mean, the Lakers saw a strong center to help take this team to the next level. Lopez gives you a lot and doesn't need a lot. So it'll be a big help with the maturing of this young Lakers core.
Now here's Lopez after Gordon Hayward's miss.
Not getting anything to fall here early. 4 straight misses to start the game.
And the whistle blows, so a chance here for a 3-point play.
You have to love it. There's no quit in this kid, Irving. When he gets hit, he sticks with his shot.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Boston's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. Irving's got 11 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure. Yeah, how about the vision there by Ball, showing the unselfishness, just being a willing passer.
On offense, here are the Celtics. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Here's Irving. He can't get that one to fall. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
The brutal strength of Randall, allowing him to finish right there through clear contact.
Now here's Smart. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. To the middle. That's tipped. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Morris. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Zubac is checked in for Lopez. Nance comes in for Randall. Luol Deng is checked in for Brandon Ingram. And it's Clarkson in for Ball. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for the Celtics. Brown comes in for Gordon Hayward.
And going to the free throw line will be Clarkson. Confident move there.
Tatum, he's checked in for Smart. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Stolen by Clarkson. Here's the break. Here's Zubac. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Brown with it. There's the dish to Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Tatum's got his first 3 points of the game.
Oh, what incredible precision. Brown cutting the D to pieces with his pass.
And so it's the Boston Celtics with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. And we'll be right back after this. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
I think they play great D and not giving up anything easy early on.
Yeah, closing down the lane, closing out on perimeter shooters. Interesting first quarter.
And, Chris, we often talk about what makes a good coach or a good player, but to change it up a bit, what do you think is an aspect of being a good general manager in the NBA?
I think being a good manager is about a couple of things. Knowing how to manipulate and deal with the salary cap so that you can bring the best players around each other, but the skill sets have to fit. Best players aren't just what a guy has done in the past or how many points he scored or how many records that he's broken. It's about, does his skill set fit with another player's?
Oh, wow. He got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And that replay brought to us by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. One of the more exciting plays in basketball. Rozier, the pass to Tatum. They double him with Dang. Pass to Rozier. Lets the three fly. But they get it back. Pass to Tatum. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Celtics coach Brad Stevens is known for getting the best out of his players. He said every NBA player has an elite strength. Some of them have 10 of them. And those guys are the very best in the league, right? But every one of them is here for a reason. And there are times where you can really soar with that skill. Kevin?
And that's why Stevens is already one of the best coaches in the league, David. You've talked about him for a long time, getting maximum results from every one of his players. It's hauled in by Zubac, the Lakers trail. And it's rare for rookies to come into the NBA ready at the defensive end. But you know what, C-Web? Jaylen Brown already more than solid.
Well, yeah, I mean, he has a great frame. He plays physical. He's in a great system, and he wants it. He'll only get better with time.
Morris a screen. It's stolen by Dang. And up before again for the Lakers, running the court. Throws down off the coast-to-coast drive.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. A three-pointer is right on target. Tatum's got 6.
Yeah, you got to admire his instincts offensively. Tatum does a great job of shooting it in rhythm off the pass.
To the inside, here's Baines. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Zubac. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and it'll go to the line. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
And you don't like to concede the free throws, but it's better than getting flushed on.
Lakers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And that one misses.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And the Lakers with some changes. Julius Randle's checked in for Nance. Ingram comes in for Luol Deng. And Ball subbed in for Caldwell Pope. So Boston going with almost an entire new grouping. Al Horford's checked in for Aaron Baines. Hayward comes in for Morris. Smart's checked in for Brown. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Terry Rozier.
They lean on him for a big portion of their scoring with a good reason.
Here's Ball, and he's good on the 3-ball.
I tell you, it's unorthodox to watch, but Ball shoots the ball with tremendous rhythm. and confidence, and he has been deadly from beyond.
And a wide open look for Irving. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Ingram. Here's Zubats. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Zubats has got his second bucket.
He lives for these type of battles on the boards. It doesn't matter which end of the floor it is either.
And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Lakers lead by 2. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Contavious, you guys came out with a lot of energy in the first half. What got you going?
Like you said, we came out with a lot of energy. We wanted to get easy basket layups, knock down shots.
You got all that and more in that first half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie Johnson here alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. It's the Lakers out on top at halftime. They have a 2-point lead. Kenny, what do you think?
Well, there was a big spark from the bench in the first half. Sometimes you're hoping for your reserves to come in and just hold court, but they didn't do that. They actually got better.
And Shaq, your thoughts on the Celtics?
Well, they had a strong perimeter game. See, Ernie, when this team executes from long range, those weapons spread out of defense. Coming out in the second half, if those shooters are hot, they got a great chance to take control of this game.
And that wraps up halftime as the game is set to get back underway. Let's send it to Kevin Harlan and crew, standing by courtside.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Yeah.
And Chris, you were the #1 overall draft pick back in 1993. We've seen a lot of greats taken with that pick, but it also seems that those #1 picks who aren't as successful face a lot of pressure, a lot of criticism. There's a lot on your plate to handle. Can you talk about that for us?
Yeah, there's a lot of pressure for some players being the #1 pick. But I've always laughed and I've thought about, players that maybe people say maybe they were a bust, maybe this player wasn't good. Well, I think you should go back and look at the GM that picked them. I mean, the GM is the guy that assesses talent, So when there were a few players that were picked #1, and many players said, what are you doing? We've played against him. We would never pick him #1. So before that, I think the NBA is about opportunity and situation. Look at a guy like Chauncey Billups. He went to Boston. He didn't do well at Boston. They called him a malcontent, said he couldn't play, and then he ended up being one of the best leaders that the game had. And so this game is all about situation and opportunity. Can you find the right fit? That's why if you're a player, you can't let frustration get to you. You have to continue to work hard, continue to prove your game, because when you play, you're auditioning for the other teams in the league as well. They're saying, wait a minute, we see his unique talent, skills, and we see his unique skill set, and we could use him. And so many times you just have to wait for the right position, the right situation.
The lengthy pair of KCP and Ingram on the wings. Randall is the 4 with Lopez in the middle. And it's Ball in at the point. And that's the group for Luke Walton as we begin the second half.
Two shots.
And he makes the first.
And with all the talk about Kyrie coming to Boston, you still have to figure how he'll fit in to the team. Has this year and next left on his contract, player option after that. But with his scoring and shooting, should make this offense even more potent.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
And when you put a player of Kyrie's ability into this Boston system, you have to expect good things. Irving does so much for himself and others. The longer he plays with the team, I think the more comfortable he'll become.
Ingram kicks to Randall.
Anytime Randall gets near the rim, you better look out. It's about to be a brutal finish.
And that last replay courtesy of Under Armour. Another unleash chaos moment. Irving with it. Now guarded by Ball. Picked by Horford. Launches it. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
And Randall throws it down.
One of the young power forwards, Randall, one of the best off the dribble drive.
Here's Irving. 16 points for him. Morris outside. Horford sets a screen for Irving. Shot clock reset for the Celtics. Horford with a screen on Lopez. Irving from long range. Buries it from three-point range. Irving's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Boston. For 3, Caldwell Pope. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. And Los Angeles with some changes. Nancy's checked in for Julius Randle. And it's Dang in for Brandon Ingram. And a change for the Celtics. Baines is checked in. Outside Irving for the tie. The shot off that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Ball. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. And a pretty unorthodox slingshot shooting form for Lonzo Ball. Greg brings it up on the left side of his face.
Yeah, but he's still got great balance, and the lower body mechanics are perfect. Good wrist action on the follow-through. Sometimes we get caught up so much in the motion to get to the shot. It's about the release point. And when you get there with this guy and the confidence with which he plays, I think it's a non-issue.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Right at the free throw line. No good off the back of the rim.
Defensively, they could have done better. That's an open look he'd like to have back.
To the wing on the left. Smart, wide open, he fires. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Clarkson. And taken away by Brown. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Los Angeles on top, up 1. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Now let's listen into the huddle of Brad Stevens.
Hey, bottom line is, good things are going to happen, bad things are happening. How you respond is the biggest key. Let's go.
And Brad Stevens moments ago focusing on what they can do now rather than worrying about what's already happened.
Yeah, and this is all you can do. Put all of your energy into this moment. The past, the future, they don't matter.
All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Smart and Brown outside on the wings. Tatum out there with Horford. And it's Rozier in at the 1.
And how about the quicks with which Ball got off the ground on that one? If the D isn't right up on him, he is terrific at just pulling up off the dribble.
It's Brown on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A 3 ball. The offensive rebound. Smart misses. The Lakers in the lead. For the 3. Here's Zubac. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And really, whether you're up or down, it's a game of adjustments.
Well, yeah, he might have seen something he wants to exploit. Well, we'll see what they run coming out of this.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Julius Randle's checked in for Nance. Ingram comes in for Luol Deng. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Jordan Clarkson. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, look, here's what Brad Stevens went over with his guys during the break. He told his guys they've got the green light to keep shooting from downtown. He told them, I like the way you guys are working out there. Keep finding the open spaces on the perimeter. They're giving us open shots. We'll see if they step it up from here, guys.
They get a hand on it. That'll be Boston as it goes out of bounds. Celtics retain possession. The Celtics making a switch here. Irving's checked in. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Shot clock at 5. Morris against Randall. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
D a little slow to get in his face. They're fortunate it didn't cost him.
Tipped away. Celtics trail by 7.
And at a certain point, there's just nothing more you can do.
Yeah, it's tough. Putting in that effort, but then walking away without that W. Oh, the floater's a tough shot, even when you're that close to the bucket.
Takes the 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And now they are probably too far ahead. It's going to be nearly impossible to get back in this one.
That's why you can't let yourself get in this deep a hole. Very little time now to climb out.
Here's Ball, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Gordon Hayward.
And at 6'6", Ball, very similar to Jason Kidd in terms of the vision that he plays the game with. His IQ is off the charts.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Horford. Tatum comes in for Marcus Morris. And it's Brown in for Smart. Irving, bullseye.
Okay, I'm telling you, when Irving is feeling it, you got to keep feeding him the ball. He's an incredible, versatile scorer.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Takes a 3. Ball with the bucket. And the Lakers lead by 11.
And leaving nothing to chance here on this game-clinching run.
Yeah, that offense shifted into high gear. I love the attack mindset.
Here's Zubac. And he gets the bucket.
I'll tell you what, the energy in this arena, you can feel it.
Well, a well-earned victory, feeding off the energy of this hometown crowd really all night.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Luol, huge win tonight. How did you get this done?
You know, we locked in. We locked in. We knew how good they were, and we know when we're at our best, we can beat anybody. When we lock in like that, we're hard to beat, too.
Well, you led the way, Luol. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time.